7 exercises for strong arms. Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans have such an excellent physique and such massive arms. If you feel your forearms are skinny and feel less confident in a shirt because your arms are thin, then this video is for you guys. This video will teach you 7 simple exercises that you can do at home with as minimum as a dumbbell for a strong arm. The exercises are split into 4 areas of your arm, focusing mainly on your biceps, triceps, forearms, and wrists, which primarily contribute to your arm strength. So, let's start with the bicep exercises. The bicep is a muscle on the top half of the upper arm. The biceps include a short head and a long head that work in a single muscle. The first exercise is the bicep curls. Consistency is always crucial for any exercise. Be sure to keep the body as straight as possible and avoid bending back when undertaking this exercise. Mainly while doing the bicep curls, the shoulders should be steady and not tilt to any side. Make sure that the elbows are pinned to the side of your body. The movement should be slow and controlled, with the only portion of the arm below the elbow moving. In a strength training exercise, it is essential to use dumbbells, a barbell, and resistance bands to build strength in the arms above the elbow. Notably, a bicep curl works the muscles in front of the arm. Step 1. Start by standing with dumbbells in each arm. Make sure that your elbow is at the side of your body. Your forearm should be a bit extended out in front of your body. Your knees should stay slightly bent and your belly button should draw into the spine. Step 2. Bring the dumbbells up to your shoulders by bending your elbows. Once at the top, hold for a second and then squeezing the muscle. Step 3. Reverse the curl slowly and repeat. Repeat this exercise in 3 sets with 15 reps each. Take a 30-second break in between each set. Here we have our hammer curls. The hammer curl is a quintessential weightlifting exercise that targets the biceps and forearms. The training is exercised with dumbbells, basically a 5-pound dumbbell for beginners. Strengthening the 3 components of your bicep, make sure they're not putting too much strain on your back or winging while performing it to gain maximum efficiency. Hammer curl is one of the best exercises for training your biceps, but if you have an upper arm injury, you may need an alternative exercise or modification. Step 1. Stand up straight with a dumbbell in each of your palms, holding them along the side of your body. Your palms should be facing your body. Your feet must be hip-width apart and engage your core to stabilize the body. Step 2. Keep your biceps stationary and start bending your elbows, lifting both dumbbells. Step 3. Lift the dumbbells, reach shoulder level, but make sure you don't touch your shoulder. Hold this contracted position briefly, then lower back to the starting position and repeat. If you feel the tension in your biceps, it means the action is likely working and it's effectively targeting your upper arm and your biceps. However, stop at the instant when you start feeling any pain. When first starting, try 2 sets of 7 to 10 repetitions each. As you get more robust and more flexible, add repetitions first, then add more rate. Now, let's move on to the next area, which is our triceps. As we know, the triceps is a large muscle in the back of the upper arm. It comprises of 3 parts, the medial, lateral, and long head. It is a muscle that helps to extend the elbow joint. As in biceps, we're concentrating on 2 basic exercises for strengthening your triceps. Number 2 is tricep extension. The tricep extension is an isolation movement that helps develop and strengthen the triceps, the muscle present along the back of your upper arm. You can practice this exercise by standing or sitting on a bench for back supports. Step 1. Take a dumbbell, each in both hands, and lift it directly above your head. It's easiest to cup any one end of the dumbbell so your palms face the roof and weight hangs in a position vertically towards the ground behind the top of yours. Make sure that your head stays aligned over the chest and the core remains engaged, the shoulders relaxed. Step 2. Begin with both arms fully extended, then exhale and slowly lower the weight down, bringing the significance by bending the elbows behind your head. Make sure the chest stays in alignment with the hips and the back does not arc. Step 3. Once you reach a perpendicular bend at the elbow or slightly more, inhale and reverse the movement, lifting the dumbbell back in the initial position. Make sure that the weight should not touch the back of the head when it is at its lowest place. Complete 2 or 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps each. Remember to change the leg and front end in the hand of the top holding the weight. The following exercise for triceps is the basic bench dip. First of all, find a wooden or steel stool and keep it close to a wall. Step 1. Sit on the chair or bench with your arms at your side and your feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. Step 2. Position your hands in such a way that your palms are right below beside your hips. Your fingers should grip the edge of the chair. Step 3. Move your upper body towards the chair while your arms are extended. Your buttocks should hover over the floor and your knees should be bent. The heels should touch the base a few inches in front of your knees. Step 4. Breathe in slowly as you lower your body, hinging at the elbows until each forms a 90-degree angle. Step 5. Breathe out as you push up to your starting position with your arms fully extended. Continue the exercise with 10 to 15 reps for your 1 set. Then complete your set 2. You can increase the number of sets doing more repetitions of this exercise as you build strength. Make sure you lower slowly, maximizing your time under the tension before explosively pushing back up. Once you're through, your triceps will be burning. The sets and breaks are the same as in the previous exercise. Now we'll move on to our next area, which is our forearms. The forearm is the area of your lower arm between your elbow and the wrist. As in biceps and triceps, we'll teach you 2 exercises to produce a muscular forearm. Okay, palms up wrist curl. Begin with 5 or 10 pounds of dumbbells. You can increase the weights as you get stronger. Grip the dumbbells tightly throughout the movement, and if you don't have consequences, you can use a can of soup or a bottle of water. Step 1. While seated, keep your wrists on your knees or flat region with both of your palms facing the ceiling, holding a dumbbell in each hand. Step 2. With a dumbbell in each hand, raise your hands as high up as you can, keeping your arms still. Step 3. After a slight pause, lower your hands into the starting position. The second exercise for forearms is the palms down wrist curl. The seated palms down wrist curl is an exercise that strengthens the forearms and is usually performed in 10 to 15 reps. Step 1. While seated, keep your wrists on your knees or a flat region of your palms facing the ground, holding a dumbbell in each hand. Step 2. Keep your arms still as you raise your hands as high as you can. And Step 3. After a slight pause, return your hands into the starting position. Repeat this exercise in 3 sets with 15 reps each. Take 30 seconds break between each set. Now, as we are done with our biceps, triceps, and forearm, the last area left is our wrist. For the wrist, we only have one single exercise: wrist curls. This exercise is performed with 1 to 5 pound weights and can be performed with either doing both arms simultaneously or one arm at a time, depending on your strength. You can even use a small bottle of water as a weight. Step 1. While seated, with your arms kept over your knees, hold the weight in your palms facing the floor and your wrist is hanging over a knee. Step 2. Move your hand up as far as possible and then down as far as possible in a slow and controlled motion. Step 3. Do a set of 10 and then repeat. Step 4. Repeat the exercise but with your palms facing up. Step 5. Once you can do 2 or 3 sets easily, you may want to increase the weight you are using. These are the 7 basic exercises that you can do to strengthen your arms at your home itself with minimum help. Practice these exercises daily and try to indulge them in your daily routine. It takes less than 30 minutes to complete these 7 exercises and can be easily worked out even if you have a busy schedule. So, that's it folks. We will see you in the next video. Goodbye.